Hello guys, welcome to another tips and tricks video on Delta Force. So on today's video, I'm going to show you guys how to actually go ahead to change your weapon calibrate in Delta Force. If you actually don't know what is weapon calibrate, all right, I'm going to show you guys what it means. So this is mostly actually to go ahead and change the look of your weapon and also how it actually, change some features in the weapon. So now to go ahead and do this, guys, go to loadouts, then go to the weapon. You really want to do this stuff on. So right now, I'll be doing this stuff right now on the QBZ95 one. All right, so now click on modify. So once you're modified, so this is mostly where you're done changing all your attachments. You're done with the attachment. Now click over to the next one, which is the one over here, calibrate. Click on it. It takes you over here. And you're wondering, what does this stuff does? All right, so right now click on optics. So this is for optics right now. And you can see right now, actually, I'm using the one time scope optics. So doing this stuff, one time scope does not really change much of a thing. So this is the one time scope optics. And yes, or let's say, let's call it the red dots, the red dot optics. So this is the red dot optics. And this is the zoom. I reduce it right now. Right now, I'm going to go and reduce the zoom. And if you look over here, they show calibration effect minus 0.25 zoom because why is actually a one-time scope. If I go ahead and increase it, it actually added 0.25. So first of all, let me go ahead, click backward, go to modify. Let me go ahead and change this stuff to kind of like 3 scope or 2 scope. Yeah, let's use 3 scope for this example. So click on it. And guys, let's go to training mode. Let's see a difference. Actually, most times there's not always much difference, but go to training mode, find a range, click OK. So right now, let's go to the training mode. Let me show you guys the difference. And yes, I think I went ahead to put 3 scope. Yeah, I'm using 3 scope right now. All right, so this is the 3 scope. Now to go ahead and change the calibrate, click over here. Then click on the weapon, which is the first one. Click on modify again. Now I actually attached 3 scope, click on calibrate over here. So I'm working on the optics. Click on optics. So if I go ahead and reduce it right now, it's showing minus 0.25. And also, guys, don't forget the effects. This is the handling. The handling actually also reduce. So that means if I'm shooting with it, I can handle it very well. So this stuff actually affects the handling of the weapon. If I go ahead right now to increase it, still the same handling, but right now it added 2.5, zoom. And for the eyes reflex, click on it to increase it. So I increase it right now. They are the same popularity distance +2. If I reduce it, the popularity distance have been -1. So everything you're doing here affects your weapon. And now it's showing yellow. You can see before I have the down one showing yellow before. So I went ahead and increase the effect of the optics. Let's check out it in training mode. Right now, I can see people over here kind of like very clear. They're very clear. All right, let's reduce everything. Let's see different. I tell you guys that there's no much difference most times for the optics. I reduce it. I reduce everything anyway. No, it's a little bit faint, but there's not much difference. All right, just know that anything you're doing affects your weapon. But mostly, if you come over here, go back over there, come over here. For the barrel, yeah, for the barrel, yes, it totally affects. So this is my barrel, and this is the effects, and this is the calibrate effect. So the effects, I have the range, muzzle vector, good. The control, good. Stability, okay. The handling, yes, it's a little bit heavy. Accuracy, the accuracy is not that good, but the weapon is heavy. So most times, I don't like holding this weapon to run. If I'm pushing a, you know, attack and defense, and it's all about pushing fights, I don't use this weapon. I use Car 15 or another different weapon because why it's very heavy. So run with it. Because right now the weight has increased. So I have to go over here to reduce the weight limit. So this is to reduce the weight limit. And right now, running with it, it added 4% run. So I can actually run with this weapon, but the firing stability also reduced. So this one increased the firing stability. Oh my god! But reduce the speed. Okay, ADS movement speed. ADS movement speed. So that means I can't really go ahead and scope and run with this weapon. I guess so. Then this length also changes. So when I'm going right now to increase the length, you can see the muzzle velocity has increased and the ADS movement speed also increased, but the ADS speed reduced. So right now I can't go ahead to kind of like scope. Okay, to scope is low, but I can scope and run with it. I can scope, and the firing stability has also reduced. So this length is bad. It's bad this way, so I need to make sure I make it a little bit low. Let's make this one 5. Let's increase the ADS plus 1, then minus. This way. It's okay this way. Anyway, it's okay this way. So that's it for the barrel. The same thing goes for the rig grip. So they have rig grip. So this stuff actually affects your rig grip. I told you guys that this affects everything. So this is the 4 effects. Okay, this is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 effects. We have the optics, which is the main optics, and we have the offset optics. That is the side scope. The parallel, free grip, rig grip, and check pad. Check pad. So this is control. This one actually affect the control, handling, and stability. So you gotta go ahead and okay, all right. Right now, turn this on. Turn this on. You see everything that you actually change in this weapon. So right now, I spoiled everything showing red is what is bad. The one showing green is what is good. So the firing stability is good. The extra control is also good. The muzzle velocity is bad. The ADS speed is bad. ADS movement speed is bad. Aiming stability while breathing. That means scoping down, having your optic scope down while breathing is bad. Then pumping, okay, proper probability distance also is bad. The zoom is bad. So this probability distance and the zoom is for the optics. The aiming stability while breathing, I guess that's for the rig grip. Okay, no, yeah, rig grip. Yeah, this is it. So the rig grip is bad. So everything, and if you feel like got to go ahead and reduce, put them back to where they are, make them default. So just put it default. So the center is like the default option. Let me show you guys the default. Then let's see the difference between default and after the work. So this is default. This is default. Right now, I'm trying to put everything back to default. Let's see. Let's click on reset. My bad. Click on reset. So they have reset. Click on reset. Click on reset. So I'm going ahead and reset everything. And there's no right now. There's no effect right now. So let's go ahead and make some effects and make some changes. Let's start with the barrel. Let's start with the barrel. Let's increase the weight. Even I don't know weight affects the firing stability. Okay, firing stability. Sorry. Let's make it 15. ADS movement speed. So I can scope around with it. Since I can do that, I don't really need it. Yeah, right now I did 2 plus 2 plus. I removed 2 plus 2 plus from here. That's for the barrel. For the free grip handling. So this is like if you want the gun to be stable, like very stable. So when I work on the placement, you can see over here, this thing here is changing. We have slot 2, slot 1, and default. And the slot 2 will give you extra control, but ADS speed reduce. And then the thickness, this is thickness. It actually increased the movement and also added extra control. and also it's killing the ADS speed. So let's use slot 1. All right, 2%. Yeah, right now I'm using 2% everything. 2% gain, 2% loss. All right. Then let's go to regrip. Go to regrip and let's change the regrip. 2% gain and 2% loss. All right. So the aiming stability while breathing, then stability while moving. Oh my god, this thing is crazy. Hip fire aiming speed. I don't want this going to be like hip fire weapon. So right now I went ahead to key the hip fire speed. So this guy will not be good in hip fire mode, but it's good in stability while moving. I need that. And also aiming stability while breathing. I also need that. All right. So now click on the choke pad. This is handling control and stability. On default, they are kind of like okay. Let's try handling. Okay. Now you can see right now, I went ahead to make everything. So right now, the only thing that is bad right now is just the hip fire aiming speed is bad, and the ADS movement speed, they are what is bad right now. So I've run important ones. They are okay. So now go to optics, and if you want to do something for optics, you go ahead and change the optics if you feel like. But if you don't want it, just go ahead and leave it. Don't touch this one. It affects ability. But still increase it. Let's increase the optics. I guess it's okay this way, having everything being plus. Then offset optics. Oh my, why is okay? Let's leave it this way. I increase everything. Now, this is the good one. This is the bad one. So the one showing green are the good one. The one showing bad are the bad ones. So I guess this weapon right now is okay like this, but it will not be good with ADS aiming speed. Since I'm still in training mode, let's test it. ADS aiming speed. This is what it means by ADS aiming speed. Oh my god, that was bad. But the scope, oh, not bad. I guess I like the space scope anyway. Okay, okay, it's not that bad anyway, but it's not that very good at the fire. But can I shoot and move? Let me try and see if I can shoot and move. Like, I mean, ADS down. Shoots, yeah, not that bad. Not that bad anyway. All right, guys, usually how you go ahead. If you're okay with it, just go ahead and leave it away. Just leave the fire range and everything will be safe. Click over here. Oh, I thought I saved it. Are you guys serious? I thought everything was safe if, I mean, oh my god, it is safe. Ah, it is safe, guys. It is safe. Right now, I need to go ahead and start working on it again. If I do that later on, I'll do that later on. And eventually, how you go ahead to change your weapon calibration in data first. I hope that is helpful, guys. If you find this video helpful, please don't forget to like this video and smash the sub button down below for more things like this. And I'll see you in the next video. Peace out, and yes, have a great day. Thanks for watching.